Steve Paul Scene I never went to. Those,
Okay.
it must have been right there, like that cross line where I was old enough to go. I mean, I used to go to Max's with Phony Proof, but I never went to any of those places. My big, I went to the Fillmore twice because it was at the
Okay.
end.
Right.
My place of concerts was the Academy of Music. That's where I
Oh,
went.
sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
And Gaelic Park in the Bronx. I saw Humble Pie at Gaelic Park in the Bronx. You know,
Wow.
it was Humble Pie, Ramatam. Remember Ramatam?
Yes.
Is that Black Betty?
No.
Oh, that's Ram Jam.
Yeah,
That was Mitch Mitchell's band. That was
Yes.
Mitch Mitchell, right?
Oh, okay.
And April Lawton was the guitar player.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking to a descendant of Humble Pie, David. Reveal your pedigree.
Oh, yeah. I was in the last version of Humble Pie.
So with
Coons. It was sort of a, yeah.
Post Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when I was with Lieber Krebs, Steve, Steve was kind of scary at that point. It was.
Oh, dude, I loved him to death, and he loved me, and took me under his wing, and I spent hours and hours and hours at his apartment, him and Pam, and Toby, who's like this adult guitar player now. And Steve was so mad at me when I joined the Blackhearts. He was discussing with me, like, doing something, whether it was to be in an end game Humble Pie there at the end. He was talking to me about it. It never happened.
Yeah.
But he was not happy. But I remember sitting on a bus in front of the Cat Club with him when he had like Packet of Three. That was one of his bands.
Okay.
Right. So then.
And we were having fun on the bus. And he actually told me that I should slow down, which was frightening to me.
That's great.
Man, you better slow down with that stuff. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Yikes. Yeah, but I love him. I talked to him. Michael DeBar is a friend of mine. We talked about Steve all the time. Like, I just watched Summer of Soul again for the second time. The Quest.
Yes.
When you see Mahalia Jackson and Mavis riffing together, that one scene, which made me cry yet again.
Yes.
I say, yeah, I could see Steve right between them. Like, Steve had that voice,
Oh, he sure did.
He
sure
tested,
did.
and dude,
I saw them at the show.
He used to sit. We'd sit in the apartment with two guitars, and he would sing that loud in my face.
Wow.
Well, I tell you, I was at the Fillmore show. I was the person clapping during live at the Fillmore. That was me.
Of course you were. I knew that.
Yeah. And really, I've been into the small faces. I tell this funny story. My mom was an executive with Macy's. So I used to go down there, and the record buyer was the hippest guy on the planet.
Oh, wow.
And I would go with my mom's charge plate and come out with a stack of records. And I everything from There Are But Four Small Faces to First Jethro Tull. I mean, all this great stuff. So when I got a chance to see them at the Fillmore, it was really.
I mean, they were in my top 10. It was the Faces, the Stones.
Sure.
I love Slade. Saw them at the Academy.
Sure.
Mountain. Those are the groups I grew. And Humble Pie was just like, when I heard Steve's voice. I mean, when we were teenagers, did we not walk around going, "Well, we go home on Monday, but I want to,"
Exactly.